Hello race fans, welcome back to the Back in the Day Grand National Series featuring the GN63 mod. This week the drivers take to the track known as Capital City Night Raceway. Let's give you a quick rundown of where the drivers qualified. We'll get right to the action. Qualifying in the first position is Bill Harrison in number 35 Cool Air Ford. And in P2 is Greg Irvin in the 53 Top Chevrolet. P3 is going to be Wilfred Holtz in the 25 Pennzoil car. P4, Senate Roberts in the Z-Line Designs Ford. And the fifth position, we've got Curtis Bolton in the number 12 Pepsi Chevrolet. Next up, we have Clay Harrer Jr. in the number 26 Pontiac. Caitlin Robinson driving the 27 Heineken Chevrolet. And Pete Irby in the number 14 Valvoline Ford. Next up's Courtney Mays in the number 32 Maglite Flashlights Pontiac. And Rob Peters in the 02 Safeway Pontiac. And rounding out the field today is Robert Harrison in number 22 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. Let's not waste any time. Here's the green flag. Bill Harrison in that 35 Cool Air Ford gets out front quickly. There's Greg Irvin on the outside slipping way up the track. And Wilfred Holtz probably going to take over second position. Again, Bill Harrison heading into turn 3. And through 3 into 4. Out of 4 he's going to lead lap 1 onto the concrete portion of the track. Lap 1 is complete. Bill Harrison's going to lead that one. And Wilfred Holtz running cleanly in second place. Curtis Bolton jumping underneath Greg Irvin there on the inside. And Greg going to fight back on the outside. Let's see if he can get it done. So far, so good. And he's going to pull up alongside. And Curtis Bolton definitely gets a better drive off of turn 4. And a low side in turn 1 and 2 going to prevail for him as well. 27 car is going to get by Greg as well. Back into turn 4. Lots of action here. 3 wide. Oh, a little bit of contact. Senate Roberts into the outside wall after there were 3 wide. Seems to be okay. Everybody continues on. However, he's going to send it's going to be stuck up there on that high side where it's not where you want to be as we've seen so far. Going to follow behind Harrison here in that 22 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. Rob Peters right on Senate's tail. But these guys are running tight through this little bull ring. 3 wide in front. Oh, trouble! Trouble for Greg Irvin. And, oh, looks like everybody's going to carry on here. Do we get the yellow? No, we stay green. Green flag stays out. Caitlin definitely got the worst of that deal. Got some rear end damage there. And it's about 2.5 seconds behind the field now, but continues on. Here's a look at Pete Irby right behind the 32. 2 by 2 here. 2 wide, going into 1 and 2. Oh, Senate Roberts struggling still. Gets in. Oh, big trouble. Big trouble for Senate Roberts again. You remember last week he had trouble. Finished in the 11th position, dead last in the field. Gets the outside wall and slams into that little opening that we've got here at Capital City. What a disaster for Senate Roberts. 2 weeks in a row, he's getting wrecked. And to the pit area he goes. He's going to finish dead last and is unable to continue on. After a brief yellow flag for that, here's the restart. Wilfred Holtz right on the tail of Bill Harrison. Gets underneath him and may have a pass for the lead. Harrison fights back on the outside. Wilfred says, no, wait a minute, I want this position. And looks like the Pontiac's going to prevail off of 3 into 4. Out of 4, yes, definitely. So look back at Greg Irvin, who has struggled thus far in this race. Running in the top 5 at the moment. As you see, he's got a little bit of rear end damage there from his earlier wreck. And gets into the outside wall again. Greg just having a heck of a time. Brings out the yellow flag. Here's let's take a look, see what happens here. Ooh. Big trouble for Pete Irby. And the 27 as well. Under caution now. Wilfred Holtz is your leader. 7-Eleven car in second place. Bill Harrison falls back to 3rd. Curtis Bolton running 4th. Safeway 33 car. And the 32 Maglite Chevrolet. And Greg Irvin rounding out top 7 here. 14 and 27 are in the pits, hoping to continue on, but they took some heavy damage. I doubt that's going to happen. Move forward here briefly, get you back to the restart. And there's the green flag. Wilfred Holtz out front. Lap 19 of 25 here. 7 cars left on the track. The 14 and the 27 have retired, so they as well will have poor finishes along with Senate Roberts. Good look at the 33 car here, getting underneath Harrison. Maybe? No, Harrison shuts the door. Wilfred Holt's going to open up a big lead here, about a second and a half right now. Over that 26 711 Slurpee Pontiac. Say that 5 times real fast, guys. Great racing action here at Capitol. Couldn't ask for a better racetrack for these guys to be driving these cars on. Ooh, into the outside wall. Harrison slips down, tries to avoid it. Oh, almost wrecks himself there, and Curtis Bolton as well. However, everybody's able to carry on. And Wilfred Holt's out there all by himself. Well, Harrison got his Ford straightened out, is back on track. See if he can chase down the leaders. Clay Hare continues to track down Wilfred Holtz. Good look at your leader again in that 25 Pennzoil Pontiac. Clear sailing from so far. There you see the white flag is out. Wilfred Holtz out front by better than a second and a half. And to the checkered flag, Wilfred Holtz is going to win this round. All right, race fans, race number 3 in the Back in the Day series is complete. There you see Wilfred Holtz passing Bill Harrison for the lead for the final time. Wilfred does lead a total of 13 laps out of the 25. Also leading laps here was Bill Harrison, led 12 of the 25. The only 2 drivers to lead in this race. Finishing second was Clay Hare Jr. in that 26 car. 4th was Curtis Bolton. 5th, Rob Peters. 6th, Courtney Mays. 7th, Greg Irvin. Also our points leader has a tough day, but does finish the race on the lead lap. Pete Irby finishes 8th, 12 laps off the pace. Caitlin Robinson, also 12 laps off the pace, finishes 9th. Robert Harrison comes home 10th in the 22 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. And rounding out the field in last place again this week is Senate Roberts. Tough start for that team. Let's see if they can fight their way back into it. And there was some concern that some of the issues might boil over from the truck series into the Back in the Day series for Pete Irby and Senate Roberts. We didn't see that happen in this race, but most people know drivers never forget. That's going to do it from Capital City Raceway Nights. We'll see you next week.